Some Southeast Portland neighbors say the time has come for help. They're tired of two major issues impacting their street, and they feel the city has forgotten them. In tonight's City in Crisis Finding Solutions report, when you see what they're dealing with, you'll understand. Charlie Levitt envisioned a much calmer home life when he moved to Southeast Portland 9 years ago. Instead, he's found himself watching sprawling homeless camps down the street.
This is as bad as it's ever gotten.
But that's not all.
The lack of sidewalks and the potholes create traffic that swerves in and out.
Levitt and his neighbors are stuck in a pothole nightmare. One neighbor told me if they filled the potholes with water, they could swim in them. We'll get to that issue in a moment.
There's a reason why they're here, the reason why they're not other places.
Today, Levitt is focused on this homeless camp down the street, just across 112th. He's worried about the kids who have to walk to a nearby school, including his 8th grader.
And now, at the end of this street is the pickup for the middle school, and there's only one pickup for kids on the other side of that homeless camp and this camp, but they have to walk through the homeless camp to get to the bus stop.
Neighbors say they saw a man with a needle sticking out of his arm near the camp the other day as kids walked by. Their tarps stretch out into the road. And one neighbor captured this video of a fire.
If you go and look down where the tarps are, it's literally in someone's backyard. There is no fence anymore because of the fire that they started a couple of months ago from the group that was before them. And they cleared them out, and they clear it out, and they come back, and they come back.
Well, it's a great neighborhood, but it's just fallen apart.
Christina Hungerford, her dog Maverick, and Ryan Hanley share a house just down a bit from Charlie's. They can't believe they live in a city that allows this. Not sure you could call them potholes anymore, more like craters. They watch vehicles of all sizes try to navigate their way through, some of them bottoming out. And there's the dust blowing their way every time somebody drives by. She says she'd move out if she didn't love her neighbor so much.
So this guy tried to sell his house, but when you're trying to sell your house, nobody wants to get through. And you know, who wants to buy a house? Like, even if we were to sell ours, who wants to come see this? Your realtor, and you guys pull up and you're like, oh, is it always like this? And it's like, yeah.
Neighbors say they've been told their street is listed as private, and that's why they don't get the road paved. They claim the city told them it would cost $1 million out of their pockets to smooth it out.
And the other end of Clinton, if you go 2 blocks down, and where it is paved, it's a green path for bikes and cars, and we would love to see that happen here.
They feel between the homeless issues and the giant craters out their front window, they're being forgotten, that if they were living in other parts of town, things would be different.
We could complain all they want, but it's just not a priority to them. You know, I don't think there's just a big tax base out here, maybe, or whatever it is. But I just want them to be out here because I think they saw it, they would know that it needs help because there's a lot of good people who live out here, and it's a lot of interesting stuff out on the east side. But you know, unfortunately, I think this is the reputation we get, that it's just this kind of barren wasteland. You know,
the neighbors say they'll keep calling the city, hoping that eventually someone will listen. They know whether it's navigating the potholes or the camps.
They actually make a much more dangerous environment for kids.
And that is why this story is so important. I have a couple of updates from the city of Portland tonight. A spokesperson for the Impact Reduction Program got back to me, and she said there previously were some vehicles camping there, but it looks like those lived-in vehicles have since left. She said the Impact Reduction crews will be returning to remove any tents, trash, and property related to the camps next week. I also reached out to PBOT regarding the potholes and whether it is a private street. PBOT responded today saying old rural roads that have not been accepted by the county are the responsibility of the homeowners who live next to the road. The city says modernizing these roads can be expensive and that owners are allowed to repair the road without a permit if they use similar materials to the original road. We're posting PBOT's entire response online. It's a long one. If you'd like to read it, head to KATU.com. Do you have a story to tell about our city in crisis? Send me an email at cityincrisis@KATU.com or leave me a voicemail at this number, 503-231-4206.